Hey there, friends! Welcome to today's podcast episode, where we're diving into something we all need to hear. Don't waste your time. Time is the one thing we all get, but none of us can get back. Whether you're a kid dreaming big, a teen figuring life out, a busy adult juggling a million things, or a wise soul enjoying your golden years, this message is for you. Time is precious, and I'm here to share some thoughts, stories, and advice to help you make the most of it. So, grab a cozy spot, maybe a cup of coffee or juice, and let's talk about living life to the fullest. Time, the great equalizer. Let's start with a truth. Time doesn't play favorites. Rich or poor, young or old, we all get 24 hours in a day. What makes the difference is how we use those hours. Ever caught yourself scrolling on your phone for hours, then wondering where the day went? Or maybe you've put off something important, like studying, starting a hobby, or calling a loved one, only to regret it later. We've all been there. But here's the good news. You can take control of your time starting right now. One of my favorite quotes is by Benjamin Franklin, "Lost time is never found again." Oof, that hits hard, doesn't it? What Ben's saying is that once a moment passes, it's gone forever. You can't rewind the clock, but instead of feeling bad about it, let's use that as a wake-up call. Every second you spend stressing, procrastinating, or doing something that doesn't matter to you is a second you could have spent chasing your dreams, laughing with friends, or learning something new. So, let's make a pact today. No more wasting time. Let's make every moment count. Why do we waste time? Before we get to the how of using time wisely, let's talk about why we waste it. Life's tricky, isn't it? Sometimes we're just tired. Maybe you've had a long day at school, work, or chasing after kids, and all you want is to zone out. Other times we're scared. Starting something new, like a project, a workout routine, or even a conversation, can feel risky. What if we fail? What if it's hard? So we put it off, telling ourselves, "I'll do it tomorrow." Spoiler alert, tomorrow turns into next week, then next month, and suddenly years have slipped by. Another big time waster? Distractions. Oh man, our world is full of them. Social media, endless notifications, binge-watching shows. We're bombarded with stuff begging for our attention. I'm not saying you can't enjoy a good show or scroll through funny videos sometimes, but when those things eat up hours you could have spent on something meaningful, that's when it's a problem. And let's not forget perfectionism. Ever held back on starting something because you wanted it to be perfect? Maybe you didn't write that story, apply for that job, or try that hobby because you thought, "I'm not ready yet." Here's a little secret. Perfection is a myth. Waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan is just another way of wasting time. The power of small steps. So, how do we stop wasting time and start living with purpose? It's simpler than you think. You don't need to overhaul your whole life overnight. Small steps add up to big changes. Let's break it down with some practical tips that anyone, yes, even you, can start doing today. First, know what matters to you. Take a second to think. What makes you happy? What do you want to achieve? Maybe it's spending more time with family, learning a new skill, getting healthier, or chasing a big dream like starting a business or traveling the world. Whatever it is, write it down. Having a clear idea of your priorities helps you focus your time on what counts. Here's a quote I love from motivational speaker Les Brown. "You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to start to be great." This one's gold. Les is telling us that you don't need to have it all figured out to begin. Just take that first step, no matter how small. Want to get fit? Start with a 10-minute walk today. Dreaming of writing a book? Write one paragraph. The magic happens when you keep going. Set goals, but keep it real. Goals are like a roadmap for your time. They give you direction, but here's the key. Make them realistic and break them down into bite-sized pieces. Let's say you're a student who wants to ace your exams. Instead of cramming the night before, we've all been there, set a goal to study 30 minutes a day for a month. That's manageable, right? And it adds up to serious progress. For you parents out there, maybe your goal is to carve out quality time with your kids. Instead of waiting for a big vacation, try 15 minutes a day of undivided attention, playing a game, reading together, or just chatting. Those moments mean the world to your kids, and they don't require a ton of time. And if you're retired or in a quieter season of life, your goal might be to try something new, like painting, gardening, or volunteering. Don't let the excuse of "I'm too old" hold you back. My grandma started learning to play the ukulele at 70, and she's having a blast. The point is, no matter your age or stage, set goals that excite you and take small steps toward them. Beat procrastination. Like a pro. Procrastination is the ultimate time thief. We all do it, but we don't have to let it win. One trick I swear by is the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, like answering an email, making your bed, or texting a friend to check in, just do it now. Don't put it off. For bigger tasks, try the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. It's amazing how much you can get done when you focus for short bursts. Another way to kick procrastination to the curb is to make starting easy. Want to exercise? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Need to tackle a big project? Start by writing down one idea or doing 5 minutes of research. Once you start, it's easier to keep going. Here's a quote from author Napoleon Hill. "Don't wait. The time will never be just right." This one's a game changer. Napoleon's reminding us that there's no such thing as the perfect moment. Life's messy, and waiting for everything to line up perfectly means you might never start. So, whatever you've been putting off, whether it's apologizing to someone, starting a new habit, or chasing a dream, do it today. Even a tiny step is better than standing still. Say no to time wasters. Part of using your time wisely is saying no to things that don't serve you. That might mean cutting back on screen time, skipping activities that drain you, or even distancing yourself from people who bring you down. I'm not saying to ditch your friends or never watch TV again, but be intentional. If you're spending hours on stuff that leaves you feeling empty, it's time to rethink your choices. For example, social media can be a black hole. Try setting a timer for 20 minutes when you're scrolling. When the timer goes off, ask yourself, is this adding value to my life? If not, close the app and do so mething that lights you up. Instead, like calling a friend, reading a book, or working on a hobby. Saying no also applies to overcommitting. If your schedule's packed with stuff you don't care about, you're stealing time from what matters. It's okay to turn down invitations or delegate tasks. Your time is yours to protect. Embrace the power of now. One of the best ways to stop wasting time is to live in the present. Worrying about the past or stressing about the future eats up energy and keeps you from enjoying today. I'm not saying ignore your responsibilities or stop planning, but don't let what-ifs steal your joy.
There's a beautiful quote by the Dalai Lama. There are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday, and the other is called tomorrow. Wow, isn't that powerful? The Dalai Lama's reminding us that yesterday's gone and tomorrow's not guaranteed. All we have is today. So, make it count. Hug your loved ones, try something new, laugh a little louder, be here now. Find joy in the everyday. Using your time well doesn't mean you have to be productive every second. Life's about balance. Sometimes the most meaningful moments are the simple ones, like watching a sunset, playing with your dog, or having a heart-to-heart with someone you love. Those moments recharge you and remind you what life's all about. For kids listening, this means enjoying the little things, like building a fort or drawing a picture. Don't rush to grow up. Your childhood is a gift. For teens, it's about finding what makes you, you. Try new things, make mistakes, and don't stress too much about the future. Adults, take a breather. You don't have to do it all. Make time for what fills your soul. And for our older listeners, share your wisdom, savor your memories, and keep exploring. Every age has its magic. Keep learning and growing. One of the best ways to spend your time is to keep learning. You're never too young or too old to grow. Read a book, take a class, listen to a podcast, like this one, or ask someone to teach you something. Learning keeps your mind sharp and your heart open. I'll share a quick story. My friend Sarah, who's 45, always wanted to learn to cook. She kept saying, "I'm too busy," or "I'm not good at it." Last year, she finally signed up for a cooking class. Now she's whipping up amazing meals and having so much fun. It wasn't about becoming a chef. It was about trying something new and proving to herself she could do it. That's what learning does. It builds confidence and adds joy to your life. Surround yourself with good vibes. The people you spend time with matter. Surround yourself with folks who lift you up, challenge you to be better, and make you laugh. Toxic people or negative environments can drain your energy and waste your time. Choose relationships that inspire you to grow. And don't forget to be kind to yourself. We're all human, and we mess up sometimes. If you catch yourself wasting time, don't beat yourself up. Just course correct and keep moving forward. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. A final pep talk. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one last quote, this time from Steve Jobs. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve's telling us to be true to ourselves. Don't let fear, doubt, or other people's expectations dictate how you spend your time. Live for you. Chase what sets your heart on fire. Take risks, make memories, and don't let a single day slip by without doing something that matters to you. So, here's your challenge. Today, do one thing that moves you closer to your dreams or makes you happy. Maybe it's calling someone you love, starting a project, or just taking a moment to breathe and appreciate life. Whatever it is, do it with intention. You've got this. Thank you for tuning in, friends. Let's make a promise to ourselves and each other. No more wasting time. Let's live boldly, love deeply, and make every moment count. Until next time, keep shining, and I'll catch you in the next episode.